Hello and welcome to the Bike Century. My name's Ben and today I'm going to be showing you around our new 2022 CFMOTO CL-700X Demonstrator. Now there's two versions of this bike. The Heritage, there is a separate video for that, and the Sport, which is what this is. The main difference between the two other than the cosmetics is that the Sport is more road biased, so things like harder suspension, harder rear shock, twin Brembo brakes as you'll see in a second, more road biased tyres. Different back end. The Heritage is more, exactly what it says on the tin really, a Heritage looking flat tracker, whereas this is a retro sporty cafe racer. It's powered by a bored out 650cc Kawasaki Z engine. It's actually up to just about 700 cc's and makes just over 70 brake horsepower. So parallel twin means lots and lots of bottom end, but it's also quite revvy. It's got a really interesting induction sound as well when you take it up over about 4 grand. It sounds absolutely awesome, I have to say. It's a really impressive bike. This comes with a 4-year warranty from CFMOTO. We've had one of these previously and everyone here really enjoyed riding it. So I'll show you around this one, try and show you some of the features. Make sure you check out the Heritage demo video as well, so you can see the difference between the two. So starting at the front end, 17-inch cast wheels, Brembo radially mounted brakes on upside down forks, and these are proper Brembos with 310mm discs, braided lines and ABS as standard. So it's got a really sure-footed front end, and it's paired with Pirelli tyres as standard. The paint scheme on this bike looks absolutely mega. There's two colorways, this which is the black grey and like a cyan blue. As you'll see, there's little hints of cyan all over the bike, and there is a white version with fluoro details as well, which we've had previously. I think there's another actual video of that on our YouTube channel as well if you're interested. Lots of mock carbon all over the bike. It doesn't look cheap and nasty, it actually looks really nice if I'm being honest. And the actual paint finish is very good. It's like in a deep metallic paint as well. Now, I think the only thing this bike really wants for on the front end is perhaps a belly pan, and I'm sure there's a number of aftermarket suppliers that could do that. Obviously the header pipes are quite exposed at the front. Lots of nice little details all over this bike with the X designation on it. So you've got one there which is embossed on the front mudguard. The headlight has got like a ring around it with the X around the headlight as well. Lots of nice little details on this bike. As I said, it's got an X around the headlight which lights up. I'll show you that shortly. LED indicators. It's got a Brembo master cylinder with span adjustment on both the brake and clutch levers, and bar and mirrors as standard. So that's all quite different than the Heritage model. The engine's finished in a matte black with some like silver stainless details, which looks really nice. As you can see, the grey there and the mock carbon on the back. One of the main differences between this and the Heritage is the so-called single seat unit. It is a single seat unit in every sense. The seat pad also doubles up as a pillion seat if you wanted, but when you look at it, it is little more than a pad, so I don't suspect a pillion would want to sit on this for very long. But you could. It does have pillion pegs, so you could put a pillion on it if you really wanted to. Stock exhaust looks quite nice, I have to say. There's a number of aftermarket options in the pipeline for these. This is still quite a new model, you've got to bear that in mind. And massive Brembo brakes on the back end as well, just to complete the sporty setup. So around the front, I've already mentioned this really cool headlight. I'll show you that when the bike's actually on. It's a twin disc, whereas the Heritage is just a single disc, and that does make a big difference. It's got a good ABS system on it, and it's extremely powerful at the front end in terms of braking. Everything else is pretty standard stuff on this side. Obviously you've got your chain sprockets, the rear Pirelli on there as well. The bike will come with 2 keys, as you'd imagine, and a whopping 4-year warranty. So up at the business end, you've got a fully digital dash. It's the same dash as you would get on the Heritage. The maps are slightly different, so you do tend to find when you switch between eco and sport on this mode, on this bike, the sport mode does have a slightly more dramatic effect than on the Heritage. But here's your mode selection here, so sport, and here would be eco when you switch over to it, which you can do on the fly. You've got your rev counter, speedo clock, your trip A, trip B, and your ODO, and then there's obviously a fuel gauge there as well. Another surprising thing about this bike is obviously it's got the Bosch electronics, so why not fit cruise control? So you've got your cruise control here, sport mode here, self-cancelling indicators, obviously you've got your horn, and then you've got your starter just over here on the right hand side. sounds like a fairly typical parallel twin on tickover, but when these bikes get going at around 4,000 or 5,000 RPM, you get this amazing induction roar. It totally changes and transforms the sound of the bike. Sounds a little bit more like a V4 when you get it going. It's really cool. I mean, this is our demonstrator model, so obviously if you're interested in one of these bikes, we do have one of these and the Heritage model on demonstrator as well. We can offer fairly lucrative finance deals on HP and PCP. As I said, it comes with a 4-year warranty, and we can offer UK delivery as well. So if that's something you're interested in, or you've got any general questions, please feel free to reach out. We've got WhatsApp, live chat, all the social medias. You can pop into the showroom and try the bike on for size, or give us a call and we'll do our best to answer any questions that you've got. That's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.